Good morning, afternoon, and or evening. This is Derek, Professor Silly Gaming, and we are jumping back into Professor Silly versus The Walking Dead in Fallout 4. Last time, we took the MFN castle. Dramatic lightning. Dramatic thunder. We took the castle. We had to use our mini nukes, multiple mini nukes with the Fat Man to do it, but we did it. Now we're waiting a couple, 3 days in game for the signal to go back there so that we can do the thing there to get artillery. We want the artillery to help take out some of the major raider camps being run by Negan and his lieutenant, the governor. I know they're not in cahoots in the comic books, nor really in the TV show, but in this mod that has them, they are in cahoots. And yeah, the raiders are really, really goddamn tough. So we want artillery to help us out with that. So since we have to wait 3 days, and I don't really want to do the memory den stuff yet, we're going to shore up our settlements. We're here in Sanctuary. We originally built this shack for them to live in. Since then, so Sanctuary is in pretty good shape. We got 7 people, 10 food, 10 water, 8 power, 10 defense, 8 beds. Happiness is going up. Things are pretty good here. The same cannot be said for the other settlements that we've set up. So we're going to go through and we're going to shore up all of our settlements to make sure that they're all in good shape. Now this one's in pretty good shape as is. I don't think there's really anything we need to do here. They got our food production over here. We got our we don't really have a lot of building mods in place for this. It's mostly gameplay mods, but we do have these security fences that we can build. It's the only one I've really brought in. It does make sense for what we're doing. But I got the food covered on 3 sides, just so that if they're farming, they're not snuck up on there. We've got our turret there. We've got a security checkpoint over here where we've got our main walk-in road. Not currently manned, but it's doing its job. June is our guy, and then we've got supply lines going out. One going to Sunshine Tidings, and one going over to Ten Pines Bluff. So I feel like we should just go down the list. And if we just go down the list in the order that we have, Croup Manor is at the top of our list. It's got 2 people and nothing. So let's go there. Okay, building in snow. That's an interesting feature. Obviously, when I do my settlement building video streams, I want to kill all of the weather effects so that I can build cleanly. But got a zombie just hanging out right outside the thing. This is why we need to. This is why. All right. When I took this place, all I did was I fixed this hole in the wall. I put some doors in. I fixed this hole in this wall. And yeah, I put doors in. That's really all I did. So we need to get this place set up entirely, and we'll start with a supply line. Okay. We are about as far as we want to do with this. All right, so we had 2 people. Now we only have 1. I sent one to County Crossing, just to network everything together. So they only have 1 person here, and they are a provisioner. But because we're marked into the network, even though we have 0 food, we're showing as good. We've got some defenses there. I plugged all the walls. All the walls are still plugged, going all the way around. I also plugged in some of the holes in floors and whatnot. So we have our generator room in here. Plenty of power. We're not hardly using any of it yet. I didn't do anything with the basement. I still got a mannequin down there and a bunch of junk. If Dance would... Oh, he's fine. I did put a little walkway out here. There's a big hole in the wall there, so that's now completely sealed up. We had a big hole here. We fixed that. This door was locked, but we got it open. Not sure what to do with this room. We've got our cooking station in here. This is nice and toasty. Fix the floor. Right, fix the floor over here as well. Built a big addition here. Fixed the roof. And then built an addition. When somebody moves in here, they can start making food in here. That'll be fine. And then in here, we fixed the floor. And we got our beds. And that seemed to be the most secure place to put the beds. Plus, heat rises. It is winter now. So having the beds in here would be the warmest option, despite the fact that there's open windows. So, yeah, that is this one. Now, with that, County Crossing, that wasn't on my list originally. I did have to go rescue a person for them, and then turn that in with them, so they are now good to go. So they will be the next one that we'll tackle. Happiness is still 28 for Croup Manor, but it's going up. It was at like 7 before, or something like that. So we're going to go to County Crossing. They mainly need defense. They only had 2 people originally, but I moved 1 from Croup Manor to there. So now they've got 3. And let's take a look at... Right, so I connected the County Crossing to Nordhagen Beach because it's closer. I could move that other provisioner from Nordhagen to County Crossing. Eventually, that would clean up those lines just a little bit. But main thing is they're in the network. So let's go to County Crossing and take care of them next. Okay, County Crossing. This is one of my favorite places to build. Currently, we can make a single machine gun turret. We can't make any heavy machine gun turrets. We don't have the oil. Okay, we pretty much know what we're going to do here. Let's pull up the stats. Alright, so everything's in the yellow now, because I haven't set for yellow instead of green. 12 food, 3 water, 5 power, 16 defense. That consists of 2 heavy machine gun turrets. I built on this old house property. I built a fairly secure structure here. There... Got our sleeping quarters in here now, which is way better than what they were in before. They were in that little shack down there before. And then down here is a little basement area that's very well protected. Has their generator, has a little couch, has some lights, where they can get some more decorations and stuff over time. But for now, if they're being attacked, this is where they can retreat to. Alright, Dance, get out of the way. So everything is good here. That means that we only have really one more place that needs a lot of attention, and that is the castle. There's only one person there. But they have no food, no water, 10 power, no defense, plenty of beds. Alright. I've requested one of the settlers from Sanctuary to come down here, and then I will set them up to go be my provisioner. As far as what we need to do with this place, obviously we're going to want to fix these walls, but nothing too grandiose. We don't have enough materials to do anything too crazy. And then get it so there's only the 2 secured entrances. Is really our goal here. That said, Ronnie's walking around. Excuse me.
Yeah, there you are.
Okay.
Finally. I've been waiting to talk to you.
All right. We've completed our work here at the castle for now. I put up... I was going to go with junk fences, but I decided the concrete is just going to play nicer with the walls, so we just did concrete. The castle is now inaccessible from the outside, except through the 2 main doors. And, of course, over here, it's a little bit taller than the others. This is the main entryway right here.
Which is how we like it. Stay safe.
And then, of course, there's the entryway over there. And we have 1 artillery cannon up there at the top to complete old guns. So if we bring up this, we can see that the castle is now looking pretty good. 6 defense. That defense could probably be a lot higher, but frankly, I am running low on all sorts of stuff. Especially, oh, actually, now that we're linked in, we've got the steel. I'm going to put a couple of turrets at this doorway. Like that. Sitting on something nice.
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Radio freedom.
Yeah, let's right there. Anything comes through the door that's not authorized, we'll get some crossfire action. And that brings the defense up to 38, which I feel much more comfortable about. Now, before we call it, I do want to throw some artillery on some of my other sites. Specifically, with the intention of taking out Dunwich Boars. Croup Manor is the closest. County, I was thinking Zamonji, but that's actually really far away. County Crossing and Croup Manor might be close enough. Croup Manor might be a little far, but... Or, County Crossing might be a little far, but we should probably put one at Croup Manor. I don't know if that's close enough. Okay, so... That took a bit longer than I thought. I was like, let's just wait 3 days. But yeah, that took a lot longer, because not only do you need to build the artillery, but then you have to, like, recruit people to man them. So I did end up putting artillery at Croup Manor. I put one at County Crossing. Between those two, hopefully that'll be close enough to take out Dunwich Boars. I don't know that it is, but hopefully. I also put a station at Sunshine Tidings, and at Oberlin Station, and at Somerville Place. So we've got artillery dotted about the map. Don't have, and then of course there was one at the castle as well. So kind of nicely dispersed around the outside of the map. I also took Hangman's Alley, but I don't have anybody there yet. And yeah, so next time they want us to check out Finch Farm, but we're definitely going to try to take on Dunwich Boars and see if we can get bombing to happen there. Another thing I could do is also throw a signal flare for a Brotherhood vertibird into the location and see if they'll just engage and take them on. So there's a few different things we could do to do that. So that's what we'll do next time. Beyond that, Dangerous Minds is starting to be the thing I should be looking at here pretty soon. So you have a great rest of your whatever, and I will see you next time. Ta-ta.